Welcome to Mackenzie Creations. So I was going to come downstairs today and I was thinking about making a mini album, but then I got my craft delivery from HSN and we just had the craft show this past Tuesday on March 4th. So everything came really quick. And so I was able to order a few of Anna Griffin products. And so I'm not going to do a haul today, but I am going to do a video on this tea kettle or teapot. I was really excited to pick this up. So let me get this open and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and so I'm going to hold up the instructions. And there was a little tear in my instructions, but nothing else was damaged in the box, so I'm not quite sure what happened. But this is so cute. I'm so happy I was able to pick up this set. And the official name is called Teapot Box Dies. And so it's going to make a box at the bottom, and this will be able to stand up. And then you can put little things in here, whatever you want. I was thinking about some specialty teas that you can stick in here. And then here are the actual dies right here. You get this cute teapot, and then you get a tea bag, a top to the teapot. So you get 4 sentiments on here. You get a teaspoon. And so this is just a cute little set. So I'm going to pick some papers out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So I picked some papers out using the Anna Griffin Botanical cardstock, and this pack came with 24 sheets. And I like these two right here. They have both the same design, but one is a light pink right here, and then this one is a light blue. And so I'm debating on which to pick. I really like this blue. It's calling out to me. So I'll probably go with this one. But they have other cute designs in the set too. Let me just show you real quick. I actually have 2 packs of these. So they have this design right here. They have this pretty green. And I just love all the florals in here. Let me just turn this around. They have this design right here. And this is with the white background. But I like how they give you the same designs, but they give you a different color. So this is the same design from what I just showed you, but this is in a light pink. Very pretty. And then this is the next design. And then they give you the same design, but with this light green. And then next, these are the same designs, but with a different color shade. So you have your white background. And then this one over here looks like a really light tan. So I like the neutral colors. And then next you have this design with the 2 different shades of color. So these are the ferns on a white background. And then these are the ferns on a light blue background. So very pretty. I love this cardstock. And it's a very nice weight. I wanted to pick something because it's going to turn into a box. So I wanted something that's sturdy. So this is feels very thick to me. I don't know what the weight is on here. It doesn't say. Okay, so I'm going to get these to the side. And then I'll go ahead and I'm going to stick with the blue. So let me just read the instructions. Okay, so right here, they're telling you everything you get. You're going to cut out 2 of the teapots right here. So let me just get my dies. So you're going to cut out 2 of these. So let me just get this off of here. So here we go. We're going to cut this out 2 times. And it's telling you to cut 1 base layer with the paper right side down. So I'll do that. I'll have to use my Empress machine. So I have my plates right here. So I'll get this paper cut down and I'll cut this out twice. I'm hoping that I can use 1 sheet for both of these. So I'll let you know if that works out. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and before I run this through my electric machine, I just wanted to show you what I'm going to do before I cut the dies. And so I have my paper here, and then I have my die right here, sharp side down. And so I have these on my large plates right here. So I have the glass plate, and then I have the metal shim right here, and then I have the magnetic mat. And then you put your top plate on here before running it through the machine. I wanted to come back and say I couldn't fit this on one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. So because this is a sample, I'm just gonna use a plain piece of paper for the back. If I was giving this to someone, I probably would use 2 sheets of paper. And so what you have to do though, once I cut this out, and then when you go to cut your second one out, you're gonna have to turn this over. That's what they mean on the instructions when they say cut one base layer with the paper right side down. So when you do your second piece, you're gonna cut it right side down. And then I don't know how I would match the flowers up anyway. If I were to use 2 sheets of the same paper with the florals on here, I don't know if it matters or not, but you would just do it this way if you're using design paper. And so when you cut both of these out, when you put them together, you want it to face the same way. So that's why they tell you to do this. I hope it makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cut out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have my 2 pieces cut out. And so I have this pretty design right here. And then for the back, I just use regular paper. If you can see, it does have texture in it. I don't know if you can see it, but this is what I was talking about. So when you die cut your second piece, you want to flip it and make sure the design is on the front right here. And then because you want them to match up, see? You want them to match up. Okay, so just wanted to point that out. I hope it makes sense. Once you start to put it together, everything will make sense according to how her directions are. And so we're on step 2 now. They're saying fold the base along the score lines and add adhesive to the tabs of one base. So I'll do it to this one. Just folding these in. Okay, and then it's showing you where to add the adhesive on here. So I could use some tape, but I like to use glue. I just think it holds it better. It'll take a little longer to dry. So it's showing you where to put the glue at. Okay, so now I'm on to instruction 3, and it says adhere the base mirrored together as shown in this picture. So I guess you just sit this on top of here. I guess that's how it'll work. So I'm gonna give this a few moments to dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, so I hope this is glued down enough. And so I just wanted to point out, I wasn't following directions right. So I put glue on my blue card, and so I actually should have scored the tabs to this other piece right here, because next we're on step 4. It says fold in the middle tab. So fold in the middle tab. See, I don't have these I don't have these scored now because I scored the blue one that I put the glue on instead of the white one. So that's my mistake. So hopefully it should still work out. Yeah, it's still scoring, but it would have been easier if I would have followed the directions correctly. Okay. So now let me just get these scored again. So we're gonna add glue to the 4 outer tabs. So the outer tabs is this right here. It'll be to the blue part right here. So I'll add glue to the 4 outer tabs. So let's just do that now. Sometimes it's hard to show this in a video, but I'm adding my glue to the outer tab right here. So I'll do 1 tab at a time since I'm using wet glue, because I have to fold one in and let it sit for a minute and hold. And if I glued all the tabs down at the same time, the other side will be dry. Okay, so we're just gonna fold the sides up. And like I said, I'm just gonna do 1 at a time, 1 tab at a time. Fold this up. So I hope you can see that. The tab is right here. I folded it up and I added the glue to the outer tabs, and I'm sticking this together so it'll stick. So I'll give this a few moments to adhere to the glue good, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the one side glued down, and it did take a little bit of time to hold down. I don't know if it's because the blue paper is much thicker, but it did take some time, and I actually had to use my bone folder and just, you know, press down in the creases real good. So now we're going to glue the other side of the outer tabs. So this is how I am doing it. In the picture, it looks like they're using like an adhesive tape. And so they seem to do that all in one step. But I'm using wet glue, so I thought it was best to do 1 tab at a time. Unless you're good with holding both tabs in at the same time. So now I'm just going to fold this tab up. Okay, so I'm pushing this tab up, and then we'll just hold it down to dry. So I'll do the same thing. I'll just let this dry for a few minutes. And then the next step is actually decorating the teapot. So that's the fun part. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and while my teapot was drying, I went ahead and cut some of the embellishments out. So now we can decorate. So I'll glue the lid at the top here. So I'll go ahead and get this glued down. To me, it would probably have been easier for me to decorate and put my embellishments on before we put the box together, just because it's easier when it's flat. But that's just my opinion, but we'll see. So I'll hold this down for a second. Okay, so next we have the sentiments right here, and I cut this out in blue, and the sentiment is actually embossed in here, and I cut out a green one. I don't know, for me it just seems hard to read. I guess it's better on the mirror stock paper, But I just grabbed a few embellishments from one of my Anna Griffin kits. I grabbed it from this Flower Shop craft box. I have a ton of these kits. So I just grabbed this sentiment right here. It says time to celebrate. I thought that would be better. So I would not be using this sentiment that came with the actual set. I'll just keep that to the side. And then I cut out the tea bag. That is so cute. And then I cut out the little spoon. So I'll just play around with this and just see how I want to decorate it. I'll take a few moments offline and just see where I want things to go. So I'll get this situated the way I think is best, and then I'll probably add a few rhinestones or pearls on here, and I'll come back with the final look of the teapot. Okay, so I am back with the final look of the teapot, and I think this came out so cute. I just added the tea bag and the spoon right here, and then I have the sentiment time to celebrate, and I got this from another Anna Griffin kit. It's just a sticker, and I just added some green blue pearls on here. This is a dark blue, and then this is a lighter blue, and so I think that came out so cute. And I like that this is a box, so it'll sit up. And so I like the fact that they have like tissue paper right here. And so what I would do, I can't find any tissue paper, of course, but I did grab a little tea bag. So this will look so cute. You put your little tissue paper in here, and then you can put a little tea bag. It drops right in there perfectly. And so that would be a cute little gift for someone. And I'm so happy I picked up this set. Now, if I go to make this again, I think it'll be easier for me to decorate and put your embellishments and everything on here before you put your box together. But that's just my opinion. So this was so fun to work with. Take care and see you in the next video.